Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with the winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with another edition of today's Deep 3. Well, not bad for being out of practice there for about 100 days. As always, if you would be so kind, give us the old thumbs up if you're digging what we're talking about here. And of course, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just clicking the subscribe button, hit that bell, and then you'll get notified each and every time we put up brand new videos. And there are, if you'll see, we have expanded our video department greatly, as we have a lot of our handicappers that are making their own videos with all kinds of great picks. So make sure you check that out as well as of course, the 5-star minutes that I do for our handicappers, and as always, the Deep 3. So, how the heck are you? Anything happened lately? Did I miss anything? Holy crap, guys. By the way, yep, I have not had a haircut since about a week before the lockdown happened. I think it's about around the first week in March. You know what? I still don't trust it. Eventually I will have it. But today, right now as we speak, I have my do not care cut. So, suffer, you bastards. It's good to have you guys along. I'm kind of curious. Did you guys find things to bet on? Were you betting on Korean baseball? Were you betting on Ukrainian table tennis? How far down did you go? Did you watch any of our videos about UFC or anything like that? You know, we had fun. I got to tell you, I learned a lot about sports that I wasn't necessarily that familiar with to start with, including the UFC and golf. We've done some golf plays as well as NASCAR. Years past, I was a NASCAR fan, so that wasn't as big of as an adjustment. But yeah, it was kind of fun. We've been doing okay. So Scott and I are still going to be doing today in sports betting each and every day, so make sure you check that out as well. I don't know what you guys are going to do in your spare time. You got too many videos to watch. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back, man. Thanks for remembering us here at the old Deep 3. So let's fire this up, and we're going to give it about a week to get back in the swing of things before we have you guys start leaving your plays. So make sure that you keep an eye on baseball. Get ready to drop us your 5 best plays. And we'll be starting that in about a week, like I said. Once we get the rhythm, we get all the kinks worked out. A couple things we're doing differently here, so we're gonna make sure everything works before we start getting out over our skis. But today, it is opening day, everybody. It is July 25th, and we're taking a look at the official opening day. We had the Yankees yesterday in a play, and ended up working okay as the rain shortened game. And it was amazing. Scherzer, I believe, had 11 strikeouts and still took the 4-1 defeat. So, onward and upward we go. And we're going to start off with close to one of the premier matches in the majors. Battle there in the National League East as the Atlanta Braves square off against the New York Mets. Mike Soroka goes for the Braves against 2-time Cy Young Award winner Jacob deGrom. And here's the deal, guys. I'm looking at the Braves in this one on the money line, plus 125. DeGrom got off to a rocky start last April. He had an ERA of 4.65 over his first 5 starts, and that included a loss to the Atlanta Braves. Now, the Mets went overall 1-3 against the Braves when DeGrom started. Soroka, if you don't remember, probably one of the better pitchers that didn't get a lot of exposure last year. He ended up being 6th in Cy Young voting. To his 2.68 ERA, was 3rd best in the National League behind DeGrom and Hyun-Jin Ryu. And he was 2-1 against the Mets last season in his starts. And actually, he had a higher ERA plus than DeGrom. And ERA plus is one of those new stats where they kind of try to factor out the park factor and the teams and make it as even as possible. So he is certainly a high-quality pitcher. Now, here's the deal. This is going to come down, I think, to a bullpen situation. And the Braves helped their bullpen immensely this season by signing Will Smith. Unfortunately, Smith and Touki Toussaint are still recovering. They're still in COVID protocol, but I still like this Braves pen better than that train wreck that is the New York Mets bullpen. The Braves, they know how to put up offensive. They know how to score runs offensively. They were 4th in National League in runs last year, and they added Marcell Ozuna and Travis Darnold to their roster. They got Freddie Freeman back from his COVID scare. The Braves, now they are 5-2 in their last 7 against pitchers with a whip below 1.15. I like the value here. Give me the Atlanta Braves plus 125 against Jacob deGrom and the Mets. And moving on, we're going to take a look in staying on the east side as the Baltimore Orioles travel to Boston to take on the Boston Red Sox. Tommy Malone goes for the Orioles against Nate Eovaldi for the Boston Red Sox. Tommy Malone was a late sub for John Means, who tested positive for the coronavirus. This is a little change this year. You guys have to keep an eye on this. If you bet early, so you have to be careful because bets are no longer going to be predicated on the pitchers. In other words, if you made a bet, let's say a couple days ago, on the Orioles with John Means going and he was subbed out for Tommy Malone, your bet would have no action. That is no longer the case this year, as all bets have action. So we might have to adjust a little bit and make our bets later. Keep an eagle eye on that injury report, especially for Corona. So here's the situation with this, guys. The questions about the Boston rotation abound, but there is no question. There are no questions about a team that has Tommy Malone as their number 2 starter. That ain't good. This is a dreadful Orioles lineup with a lot of guys who would probably be playing AAA on a lot of other teams, and that includes the bullpen, which will likely come into play since Tommy Malone only went more than 5 innings 3 of his 23 starts for Seattle last season. Baltimore may even put up 4 or 5 against Nate Eovaldi. He has struggled in the past. Guess what? I don't think 4 or 5 is going to do it. I don't think that's going to be nearly enough. I like the Red Sox to stretch it out and win by a ton. Give me the Boston Red Sox run line at -123. And finishing up there on the deep 3, taking a look at my hometown Kansas City Royals as they travel to Cleveland, Ohio, take on the Cleveland Indians. Danny Duffy toes the slab for the hometown boys against Justin Bieber for the Indians. Hey, remember all that stuff we just said about the Orioles? Yeah, pretty much holds true for the Royals as well. They have got some competent offensive players, but their pitching is absolutely dreadful. 3rd worst ERA in the American League, 5th worst in all of baseball. In the American League, they trailed just Detroit and Baltimore. And now the Royals, they have a rejuvenated Trevor Rosenthal as a setup man and a passable closer in Ian Kennedy. The bad news, Royals aren't likely to have a lead against Shane Bieber and this potent Indians lineup. Now, later in the season, Duffy may go 6, but chances are he ain't going to go that far tomorrow. 2 to 3 runs against Duffy and 3 innings or more against the Kansas City Pen should be enough to take the Indians over their team total here. I like the Cleveland Indians team total over, and I don't have a number on this yet. The posted number is 5.5. I'm assuming it's going to be, the posted number is 8.5. I'm assuming the Indians team total number is going to be 5.5. So we're going to play that. If you get it at 4.5, sell the boat, sell the car, load up, kiddies, because it's going to be a massacre. And this is probably, spoiler alert, this is going to be a play that we may come back to throughout the season. This is a truly dreadful Royals pitching staff. So, just to recap, we're taking the Atlanta Braves +125 on the money line. We're taking the Red Sox on the run line -123. And finishing up with the Cleveland Indians team total, most likely over 5.5. At the end of those 3, you guys can join me as we'll pick up our winning tickets and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody. That's the Deep 3 for today. Great to be back. We'll be looking forward to doing it for the rest of the season. Keep well. Stay safe, everybody. I hope everybody made it through okay. And we'll be looking forward to talking to you again tomorrow on the Deep 3. One more time, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We've dropped a few subscribers there during the downtime, so we appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button and push those numbers back up. All right? Everybody take care. Good luck on all of your plays, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.